Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, supposedly, there's no more arms left or weapons left for Ukraine in Europe. Well, let's analyze this statement coming from Politico via Russia Today and see what could be the implication, or let's see if that could be true and what can they do about it. Russia Today, 3rd of October 2023. No arms left for Ukraine in Europe, Politico says. Kiev wants self-sufficiency as arms supplies dwindle, but will need billions in Western aid to fund it, the news outlet has said. So EU countries have given Ukraine all the arms they can without compromising their own defense, Politico has reported. Citing a European official, Kiev is facing cuts to both arms supplies and cash injections as cracks appear in Western support, according to the outlet. The cracks were there, were just not told to us. They were over there. They didn't go along with the script because they had their own interest. But that was not reported. Why? Because they had to show cohesion and all that. And I'm quoting, "We cannot keep on giving from our own stockpiles," the European source said, as quoted on Monday. There may still be a robust political support, but, and I'm quoting, "we've given everything that will not endanger our own security." Make more weapons, man. Make more weapons. This is because they opened, or they will open, that military or arms manufacturing hub in Ukraine. They would say, you know what, we're going to bring our production in Ukraine, and you guys can work over there if you want. Those guys will blow you up, obviously, and we're gonna give you money, but you're gonna do it over there in your little thing, and we can take care of your grain and other things that we can get from you, and keep the Russians busy over there. They probably try to isolate the whole war more, or they try to draw the attention to the fact that the Ukrainians are left alone, and again muster the public's opinions, empathy, and say, no, I will give my children to go over there and fight for you guys, for our freedom, because if they lose over there, the Russians will attack us next. That's how the stupid narrative goes. But on the other hand, they tell us the Russians can't beat Ukraine, but somehow we're afraid they're going to come towards us. Which one is it? Anyway, let's see what these guys are saying. In a separate story on Tuesday, the outlet said that support for funding the Ukrainian government was, quoting, showing more cracks than ever, allowed to show more cracks. The failure of the US Congress last week to allocate aid money in its stopgap budget, the election victory of former Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico, who vowed to stop assistance to Ukraine on the campaign trail, and Kiev's ongoing diplomatic row with Poland all send a chilling message. Let's analyze that garbage. First, they did not allocate money for about until November 17th or something like this. So a month or 45 days or something like that. That's all. And then they will do it again, and they will allocate. I guarantee you that. And besides, the Pentagon has about $5.6 billion in funds now to produce and to give Ukraine. Now, $5 billion is how much United States gave in the last, 4 months or 3 months, 5 months, something like that. So they have enough money for the 45 days to provide. So nothing happens. And I guarantee you that after those 45 days, or whenever, 17th of November or something, when that gets, it's not going to be a shutdown. It's going to be business as usual. This is done only for us, for our little stupid attention, in order to say, oh my God, how should I put it? They put the, how do you call this? Resuscitation, I can't remember how you call these things. Again, they will, and we have the last jerk, last spasms before we die. The same here is, that's why they try to restart the engine, even with that little thing in front of the car. Now they can't do it with a jumping cable, but now they try with this garbage. Anyway, handle. So what's going on? They will have the money. They have the money until then, and I guarantee you they will vote for more money to Ukraine. Maybe not the same amount, but they will, or they will find a weasel way. The first one, it says the election victory of former Slovak Prime Minister. It's a long way to the top. So Mr. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico, first, let's see if he's gonna get that position. These guys might annul the elections. I just made a video a minute ago where they said that Russia interfered in Slovakian election. Okay, and you find out the reasons mentioned. So again, it's a long way until that guy gets him over there, and when he gets over there, he's gonna be blocked by everybody because he's have a coalition government. And the defense minister of Slovakia said the military aid will continue to Ukraine. There's going to be a lot of guys that are going to stop these guys, not going to be able to do anything. Like Trump, his own party is going to come up. So that's another one that is like flimsy argument. And he says here that the Kiev, and he said on the campaign trail he will stop. Yes, one thing people say, and the other thing what they do. You know that, right? Especially in politics. And then it says, and Kiev's ongoing diplomatic row with Poland. Poland has an election next week. Next weekend, weekend. I think on the 8th, 6th now, some weekend in 2 weeks, let's say, in the very near future, to be a weasel, in the very near future, they will have elections. So now they are trying to sow nationalism and patriotism. The governors, the guys that govern Poland for now, and after the elections, they're gonna turn and they're gonna be friends again, probably. So maybe it's just an interpretation. It's just a mirage. But hey, they are saying it. The Ukrainian government expects to receive at least $42.8 billion from international donors next year, as outlined in its projected budget. Now, the United States, if you remember, I made 2 videos with Josh Hawley, a U.S. senator, stating that he met the government in a meeting with the U.S. government, with the White House, let's put it this way, and then they had another meeting with Zelensky, and he said these guys asked for more than $100 billion in the next year, just as a starter, to keep the war frozen. That's what he said. So I don't know what information these guys got over here, but anyway. Unexpected fight over the EU's joint budget means that no one dares to predict anything at this point, a diplomatic source told the news outlet. They will do it. Another diplomat said the big elephant in the room in Europe is the concern that Washington could abandon Ukraine. He's not going to abandon Ukraine. He's going to reveal itself as the big peacemaker. That's what United States will do. Will come over and say, God, okay, that's it. Stop, children. Don't fight anymore. I will, because I'm smart and good and strong, I will broker here a peace between Russia and Ukraine. No, you get the fuck out. You're part of the other side. You're not gonna broker anything here. But anyway, this is what they say. And then they say that, oh my God, we're gonna use confiscated Russian assets. It didn't convince me. But it says Russian officials have stressed that foreign-funded arms manufacturing sites in Ukraine would be treated as legitimate military targets. I think that's goes without saying. Denis Pushilin, the head of the Donetsk People's Republic, reiterated the policy during an interview on Monday. Well, I think all this no arms left for Ukraine is either to make people who feel more than others, have more feelings than others, and they're good people, not bad like me and you, and they're good people. They feel they're losing, let's send them some more. Bad Emil. All right, that's how I feel, and it means I feel good anyway. So here is, my friends, no arms left. The arms will still come. They will still come, and they expect winter to give time to reconstruction of the new arms manufacturing hubs. You'll see, because winter's coming, everything is going to be kind of like boo, 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 boo. There's not going to be any offensive, I'm guessing. I mean, the probability are slim. Therefore, you have what? November, December, January, February, maybe. You got at least 4 months of, making sure that you readjust, you reassess the situation, you tweak here and there, you get ready for spring. Unless they try to stop it before winter comes, because of the how do you call it, resources, gas, electricity, and all that. And the elections in a few countries next year may play a role, but I don't think it's a major role, because you have the mass media on your side. They will say whatever garbage needs to be said. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.